Yeah, I mean, I've been called dumb once or twice in my life.
Don't act like you can read.
It's a bar book full of, like, drinks.
It's pictures only.
So I'm really good at reading pictures.
Reading pictures, eh?
Oh, my goodness, dude. You telling me I can...
You're a pictogram kind of guy?
Oh, my God. You give me a picture. I'll read any picture you got.
I'm going to get you a t-shirt that says, I'll read any picture you got.
Yeah, that's already... Where's the button? Let's just start off... Let's immediately start the show with one of these. No. Copyright. Yeah. We gotta wait for that. We got to wait for that to
We'll
fade
just say it, copyright.
Copyright. There. That sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm Nick.
I'm Kevin.
We are the Two Dumb Idiots. Appreciate you guys always hanging out with us. We're going to give a minute for people to kind of trickle in here. Today we have a really nice show for you guys. Lamb has dubbed it the $10 International Snack Challenge, right? Does that sound right?
For now, yeah, that's the current, the working title, if you will.
We're working on shortening it a little bit, but...
I was thinking about lengthening it.
Yeah.
I want it very descriptive, really long.
10 single dollar bill.
Yeah, 10 George Washington single American dollar bills.
Representing the entire world and their snacks thereof. No, we had a really good time with the pumpkin spice challenge we did for you guys. A really good time. And actually, we noticed a lot of good kind of interaction with the chat. So we thought we'd have a little bit of that today, but we've already done pumpkin spice, and we didn't want to go, and we did cookies, right?
Yeah, I recommended a squash challenge, and that didn't go over great.
Just didn't take off like you thought it would.
I know. I was like, man, let's try all the different types of squash.
Jared, what's up, man? Welcome on in here. Let's get the show started real quick. Like I said, let me go through here for you guys. We are going to be doing... We got some really quick, just some really fun headlines from this weekend that we want to laugh with you guys for a second with. We're going to have our International Snack Challenge real quick. Squash challenge. I love that. Squash the squash. 4 hours.
It's just us hitting squashes with like sledgehammers, Gallagher style.
4 hours of us trying every type of squash.
Well, apparently this is a very...
This tastes really similar to the last two and the one before that.
It's weird. They're all derivations of the same plant, so
very,
it's
very
weird
simple.
they all taste the same.
It's just a room full of vegetables.
We just talk about their like genus and species.
Immediately plummets. Even my own phone turns off, stops listening.
Like, no.
Just the whole program shuts down. Yeah, we're going to go through some fun stories we had this weekend we thought were really cool. We want to share with you guys, maybe have a laugh with you guys. We'll do our food challenge, and then we had some really fun sports stuff this weekend as well. We will get to that as well. And then the NFL has decided that they're just going to play sports at all times.
There are no rules.
There are no rules. Monday afternoon, there's a game. Monday night, Tuesday afternoon. They're just trying to take over every single time slot. So sorry if we're cutting off your football right now, guys. But let's jump right into it. Let's give a couple shout-outs as we do. A lot of people, man, really good support. People have done some really nice things to keep this thing going. First and foremost, we got to give Stacy a shout-out. Bombot, if you're in here. Just banging out some badass graphics. She did a graphic for the show today. If you guys follow us on Instagram, check it out. Really, really cool. She somehow...
Dropping some sick beats in there, too.
Yeah, got the drift that we were doing something snack-related and able to actually... The music that's in the ad is snack-related. I mean, really. Like, actually, like, high-level shit. So, really, really cool. Appreciate that, Mama. My man Joe, our buddy Travis, and Paul all gave us a really nice subscription. So, we're always looking for subscriptions, so appreciate that as well. And we got one more. My main man, Hingle McCringleberry. If you have no idea who he is, Google him. He got a shout-out this weekend. Key and Peele, man. We're going to get to that at some point. So,
I'm also going to shout out Nick.
Woo! What did I do?
Nick's been running the Instagram for us.
That's right.
And we crossed a little milestone. We meant to do this the other day,
Yeah.
but...
Our show's so...
Yeah, we're just so busy
That's right.
that we're just going to be shouting out. We crossed that 300 follower threshold.
Very excited for us. We actually hit 300 followers on Instagram. I know that sounds like a really small number to most people, but I'll be honest, on Instagram, it's really hard to get people from Twitch on Instagram to follow if they're not following the show. So 300 people, really, really cool. We're trying to go for the same thing here on Twitch, but anybody that follows, anybody that comments, anybody that's hanging along with us, appreciate that. So we're going to give ourselves a pat on the back there.
And we didn't have to pay for any of these.
No, yeah, man, we do. We don't want to get too bitchy, but there's a lot of people that you guys will see on Instagram. You'll look and they say, man, that person has 12,000 followers. I didn't even know they were like really doing shit with their lives. And then once you dig into the Instagram, you realize that there's a zillion people you could pay that they'll just flood your account with fake shit, and we don't want to do that. So everybody on my account is real. Our account is real. We're real followers.
Shout out to Paul for being here.
Shout out to Paul for being in the chat. My main man Paul is our moderator. He keeps all the riffraff out, but normally Paul does actually have a job, like most of America right now. So he is
unfortunately part of the riffraff.
Yeah, he doesn't get to always be here. My man Joe's in the chat. What's up, Joe? We just gave you a shout out. I hope you heard it. Hope you're here from the jump. My man Joe, Paul both got a shout as well. So appreciate that, guys. Appreciate everybody. Let's get into it. We got so much to do today.
Your boy.
First story of the day, the world's coming to an end. We wanted to start positive.
Yeah, you know how we like to do.
The world's coming to an end. That's what we're going to start with today. No, Neil deGrasse Tyson, or Neil deGrasse, the guy from Drake from the show. I don't know. I just mixed all those words together. Neil deGrasse has announced that there might be meteor, asteroid, something hitting Earth right before the election.
The day before.
God, that's just so unbelievably ironic. As if 2020 needed something else. No, we are being facetious. There is no chance of the world ending from this meteorite. He has said it's only the size of a refrigerator. I don't know. I shouldn't say only the size. Like you can.
Yeah, if I get hit by a refrigerator, I'd not be pleased.
Look, Kevin's being a real puss about the whole thing. He got ran over by a refrigerator, and now he's complaining. He's got like all these broken bones. Yeah, you get hit for a meter. I think I read it's going, what, 75? Oh, this one's going 25,000 miles per hour. We looked it up. Apparently, Lamb looked it up. There's like a 1% chance it actually hits Earth, maybe even less than that, right? Less than that.
And even if it did, they said it would burn up basically into dust before it even actually impacted the Earth.
Okay, so no real stuff here. But again, it is interesting to me only because I ended up looking this up. 2018, we had a similar situation where an asteroid much, much bigger. They said this one was 3/4 of a mile wide. This one was going 70,000 miles an hour, and this one actually came between the moon and Earth, so it was that close to us. That one, I mean, I don't know shit about anything. That one could have ended the species, right?
I don't think it's...
3/4 of a mile?
It could have ended like a city.
A continent, maybe?
I don't think a continent.
No? I mean, just like the aftermath? No? I don't know anything.
I don't know. It depends where it hits, too, like, and all that.
Let's say, like, the whole East Coast or something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it could definitely do some damage.
Okay.
It's not going to be a pleasant day.
Yeah, it's not going to be... You're saying it's not Armageddon, is what you're saying? Okay.
I mean, yeah, we got to go up there with Bruce Willis and blow it up.
Start planting nukes. And if Asteroid, the game, has taught us one thing, all you got to do is start shooting his asteroids and blow them up into smaller pieces. So I don't know why...
Yeah, just shoot BB guns at it until it blows up.
DJ said it's just a fridge wound.
Yeah.
Yo, that is really funny. I don't know why I'm copywriting that.
Copyright.
I don't know. He's acting like a wimp. He got like a small refrigerator wound, and then he's been crying about it. It wouldn't touch Florida. That's right. Yeah, well, you guys.
Most things won't.
It literally there's like a barrier. It would just hit that little barrier and end up in another state. So he thought it was interesting. Like I said, I ended up looking up the 2018 one. I was just curious. Like I said, if this asteroid meteorite, obviously it's not, but in our lifetime, they say, I mean, things are coming by Earth all the time. I remember the one from 2018. They said they didn't learn about it actually being that close to Earth until 24 hours before it got there.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, it was moving like 70,000 miles an hour, so I understand, but it does surprise me, right?
Yeah. I remember like being in high school, like earth science class, and the teacher talking about like the amount of meteors that actually hit Earth. He said that we gain about a ton of weight every year.
Lamb with the facts. Okay, very impressive.
Like just from like all the dust and everything.
Just falling
like, yeah, like the Earth gets about a ton heavier every year.
That's
just from stuff falling out of the sky.
I have read articles where like farmers will like find like meteorites that they heard something over in the night and they come out and that's what hit their farm or something. I've never seen anything like it. I've only seen like a few shooting stars in my lifetime. I really haven't seen anything like that. So that to me, I guess, is just interesting.
There was a story. I was looking up some interesting things about meteorites. I was like, oh, has one ever hit a city or a town?
Yeah, curious.
There was one like in Alabama. Actually, it did, and then it broke up over the town, and a lady got hit by a piece of meteor. She's apparently the only person to ever be actually confirmed to actually been hit. She didn't die. It was like a small piece. It like left like a wound, like a bullet wound almost.
She's like suing NASA.
She was laying in bed and it hit her.
Wow, that's so bizarre. She's like yelling at her husband.
God damn it!
Did you throw something at me? I came from the
Something's
sky.
falling out of the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it
Get
did.
up there and do some work.
I'm sure it did, Mark. Throw it.
Sure, Martha.
Like I said, I looked in to see if like what's
Jared thinks I'm just making shit up.
Yeah,
I might be.
I'm with you, Jared. I mean, if he's making stuff up, it sounds so good, you can't really call him on it. Paul said Men in Black's got to be true. Men in Black's definitely true. There's definitely aliens walking around here. We've already confirmed that. So I looked it up. 2018, we had that instance. Apparently 2012, I remember the solar flare, but they said that was actually really close to really damaging society. They said Had it actually really hit us, we'd have been out of power. We'd have had trouble with clean water. We'd have had some real issues. Apparently, in the 1800s, there was another solar flare. It was a million times worse.
Good thing the internet wasn't going back then.
That's right. Again, I guess we just haven't gotten that close to it. I mean, so I guess we're lucky. But I think in our lifetime, the fact that like you said to me this to me, I said, why doesn't NASA know which ones are going to strike us? And you said there's millions of them. It's almost impossible for them to keep track. I guess that's probably true. They're like air traffic controllers, but with 70,000 mile per hour meteorites.
Yeah, just
infinite space.
And you have to look at it with like a giant magnifying glass to find it.
How fast is it going? I can barely see it. I don't.
Just a guy looking up in the sky. There's another one.
That's right. All right, next story. If you guys haven't heard this story, there's got to be some people in here who've heard the story. But there's just no way that we were going to avoid it because it's everything that this show represents, which is knucklehead, dumbass, moron, stupid, two dumb idiots. This weekend, a man was arrested in Los Angeles. Actually, I looked this up. He's a Tennessee rapper, so I thought he was a Los Angeles rapper. Tennessee rapper, my main man, Nuke Bizzle. Such a great name, Nuke Bizzle. My main man, Nuke Bizzle, had a song out called EDD. The EDD is the program if you're unemployed. He has a song where he brags about how some of y'all out there selling cocaine, all I got to do is file a claim. And he's basically explaining how he's been scheming the EDD network to basically make a ton of profit. In the video, as you guys can see here, he's actually holding up real EDD envelopes, real debit cards from unemployment. FBI didn't think it was that funny, looked into it, found out that he really was committing fraud. And apparently he had 9 debit cards from fake people on his possession when they arrested him. He had $1.2 million worth of unemployment benefits that he could use, and he had already withdrew $703,000 of it. So apparently him and his group were they had, I think it was stolen identifications. Mm-hmm. They had stolen, I think they had made up, they had done a ton of different stuff to create a bunch of phony accounts. You go into like Bonehead Hall of Fame for this, dude. Like, I mean, we and Lamb just talked about this. We're going to have an episode at the end of the year where we're going to do just the idiots of the year. This guy is already
he's vying for top spot.
Put himself in the top 3. I don't know if it actually happened this year, the one about the $1 million bill guy in Walmart. He would be in that group if that was real from this year as well.
And then our other guy who won, the taking himself to jail guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Handcuffs.
Yeah, can you undo these handcuffs? Yeah. Oh, I have a warrant for my arrest.
We got a few others, I'm sure.
Yeah. So my main man, Nuke Bizzle, also Fontrail, Antonio Baines, they charged him with a bunch of different stuff. I wish, it says in there somewhere. I love... Okay, like you said this to me. If he had done this video 5 years from now and talked about how he did it, I think it would kind of almost be like, I don't want to say cool, but it would be like, damn, like, is that really how he made his money? That's a grimy, crazy story. You're doing it currently. Like, the video he shot was like him actually on the way to the bank. Right? Like,
I'm about to steal some money.
It's like, we talked about last week about a guy who like wrote a book, a murder novel about a real murder he wrote. It's like, this is like on the same parallel with that. I was blown away by the stupidity of it. Blown away. And actually, we did a story, I think a while ago, about a guy on IG, Instagram, who did, he was like pretending he was like a millionaire, billionaire. He always had like Bugattis and stuff. And then they turned out he was like a big fraud as well. You finally got $700,000. Right? Like you have 700 grand in here, and you got to go and you know you made it illegally, right? There's no part of you that thinks like, I
found the way.
No, right. There's no way that he thought like he had curved the system into his favor. He knew he was breaking the law, and he still, it's unbelievable. It just blows me away. That's my absolute favorite line from the rap song. You got to sell cocaine. I just file a claim.
His buddy Fat Wizza.
Nuke Bizzle and Fat Wizza. That is...
The video said it shows him collecting the envelopes from different mailboxes.
God damn!
Filing claims, fraudulent claims on a laptop. In the video, they're showing them filing the claims.
Let me step 1, we break the law. Step 2, we do it again. You're like, it's like, what?
Step 3, here's how we do it.
Step 4, my address, social, and we're like, wait. And one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, so we had to talk about it. All right, let's move on, though. There's just no way that this guy's not going to make it into our top 10 of the idiots of the year. He's facing, somebody said the article said he's facing 22 years possibly, and I'm sure he won't get 22 years, but $703,000, he's going to have to try and pay back that money, I'm sure. And I know he don't have $700,000 sitting in the bank. I know he's probably already spent a dumb amount of that cash. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Another real quick tidbit that we saw, a little cool, just a cool thing. This is actually, I think, only LA based. Is that what we saw?
Currently, yeah.
Currently, but AMC, I think, is possibly going to expand this. We just read this article the other day. AMC theaters here in Los Angeles, just a cool thing. Like I said, we don't have a lot to do right now. It's not. I mean, at least in LA, hardly anything's open. I think we're just starting to kind of get to that, maybe have 10% allowed into certain places. But you can actually rent out an entire AMC theater for $99 right now.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Except they don't take cash. It has to be, card. Card money.
Cash money. Where's your debit card?
Contactless payments only.
That's right. Extra fees apply for $1,000. No, they said that you could, but the problem is, I was really excited. I thought the story was really cool. You can have 20 people in there, which I thought was really cool. Sounds like an actual blast. Like, yo, like I rented out the theater. Let's go in there and I don't know. My first instincts, I'm like a walking 18-year-old. Like, let's get fucked up, right? You know,
yeah.
Like,
Can I bring beers?
Right. I don't know. Like that was like my first thought. Like, let's get messed up and go in there and we'll do keggers and I just imagine me rolling in with like a keg. Yeah. Like, sir, you can rent the theater. You can get turned into a frat house.
There were still rules.
There's still rules here. We don't even serve beer in here, sir. Now you do, Linda, right? So I thought the story was great. However, Lamb informed me that I have to. Lamb thinks I'm being nitpicky, which I guess I do understand. But you have to choose between 32 films, and all the films are like old as shit. And I don't mean like super old, but like Monsters Inc., Shrek, Coco, Hocus Pocus, all this kind of stuff. I was just super insulted by this. Lamb's like, dude, they got to make like copyright, like they have to make like their fees, right? And I'm like, right, but I don't want to like pay $100 to go see Shrek. So again, and then it throws out my whole like let's get banged up, right? Like, yo, big party at the AMC. We're lighting it up with Shrek. You're like, wait, what?
My question is, could you hook up like an Xbox?
See, you just adhere to all of my gamer friends, and all their ears just perked up. I have no idea. You hook up an Xbox like
in a theater,
300-inch television or something. That would be way cooler.
They wouldn't have to charge anything. It's like literally just physical games. It could be a Nintendo, and people would pay $100.
I just look up at the guy running the booth, running the film. Like, listen, Kyle, can you turn that dumbass Hocus Pocus off? We're about to play Halo for the next 2 hours.
And he's like, "Can I get in?"
I'm sure he would, dude. I just locked the door.
Wireless controllers. Everybody could be distant.
This manager comes in. He's like, how come Hocus Pocus has been going on for 4 hours in there? They just love it. We keep rewinding.
Just put it on. Just repeat. They paid for another round.
They've been playing it at half speed the whole time. Anyway, we thought it was really cool. I hope AMC does this everywhere. We told a story about you could Airbnb the original Fresh Prince house. I thought that story was really cool, but then they realized they only had like 3 nights and sold out immediately, and I think that was so gimmicky. This looks like something I at least like, except for the fact, like I said, that you can only do 32 movies. But if they do start to do more things like this at a reasonable rate, I think they could really bring in some people. I guarantee, like the Shrek thing, they have, I don't know, you correct me if I'm wrong, they would almost have to pay no fees to show that, right? It would be like next to none to show Shrek. I mean,
I'm sure you have to pay something, but it's definitely not much. There's a reason these things are...
Halo split screen, big tournament. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like video games, and there would be... Even like if you had like Mario Kart, right? Like it just like a movie theater full with like, oh my God. Can you imagine having like 8 people playing real Mario Kart? Oh my God. That would be actually epic. That would be one of the greatest days of your life. Back to bringing in the keg, though. If we're doing that, we're bringing in a keg.
Of duels.
All right, let's get into
All right. So I want to do this only really quick because there's going to be a side story and we're going to have to touch on it another day.
Let's touch it.
All right. So boom. So there's a guy. They found him. Found a guy who'd been living in the roof of a grocery store for a week in Nevada. They found him because his foot fell through the ceiling. And they went to investigate. And then he refused to come down. So
I live here.
Yeah, this is where I live now. I'm not coming down. So they sent in the canine unit.
What?
That was their choice. The dog got stuck.
Just poke him with a broom.
The dog got stuck up there.
He's yelling out, "This is why you don't send the dog up." Now he's Now he's my dog.
Yeah. So they had to call the police had to call the fire department to get them both out.
Then the fire department got stuck, and then they just blew the building up. No, so you said this guy got stuck in a supermarket, right? Okay, and I have heard
Said he'd been eating in the deli, just coming down at night and getting snacks.
Isn't there like a term for people that like stay in people's houses and like without
Squatters?
Squatters, right? Yeah. Okay. And then there's the movie about it, which I can't think of the name. That won the Oscar for best film. It's like
Parasite?
Parasite. Yeah. So that just ruined the movie if you've never seen it. Sorry about that. If you've never seen Parasite,
People live in a house and things happen.
it's a great movie if you haven't seen it, for real. Joe, if you're in here, you're a jackass because I've told you like 100 times to see it. Every time he gets on, I'm like, I gotta see that movie.
Yeah, I should check it out. I heard it's good.
That's all right. He's told me to see like John Wick like at least a million times. I've never seen it.
But the reason I bring this story up, first off, it dovetails nicely into our snacks. But I went to look this up. This is a common occurrence. There was like 7 of these stories.
Of people just hanging out,
Living in grocery stores, hiding in like the roof and just in grocery stores.
I have a variety of questions in which I don't think any of them you'll be able to answer. But my first is like, first is not really a question. First thing is like, if you're gonna pick a place to like illegally sleep, you picked the number 1 best spot, in my opinion.
Except maybe the mall.
Maybe the mall. Yeah, if they have food in them, if they have a good food spot. I'm just saying he wakes up every day and he literally has food at his disposal. I'm sure at nighttime he rummages. But my real question is, you know how like you go through the grocery store and they have some of these like the light turns on when you open the door, so like they're saving like I wonder like as he drops down at night and starts scooting about, like is the alarm going off? Is the lights coming on? Like,
I worked in a grocery store. There was people in the grocery store 24 hours a day. Like when I was a kid, I was stocked the shelves. They asked me if I wanted to do the overnight, and they literally would lock you in the grocery store with the things, and your job was to stock all the shelves at night, overnight, when they were closed.
I could never do that job.
And my mom refused to let me ever do that job.
Yeah.
But
so you're saying,
I'm saying, like, I would assume that's probably pretty standard policy. So this guy's got to work around like other people too.
So you're saying he might have what, like maybe like
a couple hours here and there,
a couple hours to maybe sneak down and grab a bunch of like popsicles and stuff.
Yeah. Scoot bag up.
What are you grabbing if you jump down there quick? I mean, because you can't have freezer foods. You can't.
If I'm eating it, I might get some ice cream.
Uncrustables, dude.
Ooh, Uncrustables is solid. Solid bet. Canned foods.
Canned foods would be great.
Something you can open like chili and stuff. Yeah, they got can openers there. You can steal one of those for sure. Deli
for sure. Deli's an absolute guarantee.
Are you cutting anything, or are you just taking a whole hunk of like ham? You slicing it up, trying to run the deli slicer?
I'm going to the deli section and grabbing packages and stuff, and then
maybe scoop out like the chicken salad or something.
I would love if like when they called him, he was up there like kind of just like he had like one of the metal slicers and just rolling out some roast beef, and they're just like, "Do you guys want some? Thick or thin? What are you doing?" We're like, "No, you're getting arrested." You're like, well, let me at least.
I work here.
Let me at least make the sandwich first. Somebody's got to do it.
I'm gonna be hungry in jail.
I love the idea. Paul said he stocked shelves. It's kind of a different world. I'm sure it's a different world. If he's sleeping there, he's got to be finding time to sneak down and steal shit. There's just no way around it. Now, the only thing to his benefit is if you steal something, you got to leave the store before the alarm goes off. I guarantee they're like, dude, we've got thousands of dollars of missing stuff, and none of it's even left the store. They're just like, accusing all their employees. Yeah. So we love the story, but it's a very beautiful segue into snacks, which is what we're doing today.
Yeah. So give the people a little background on what we decided here.
So, like I said, we did the pumpkin spice thing, which was a blast. We did cookies last week, which was also a blast. There is a couple stores. This is not meant in a condescending way, but if you live like where I came from, there is no such place as like ethnic grocery stores is the best way I can describe it, right?
There might be one.
There might be one, right? But in most small towns, there's just not. But here in LA, they're everywhere. And to be honest with you, if you're even moderately adventurous like everybody at this house is, you kind of almost become addicted to trying all these wild things. Like they have Asian-infused kind of ethnic markets. They have kind of Mexican-infused ethnic markets. But they have Armenian, Ethiopian. I mean, you can literally do whatever you want. But there is a place near us called Seafood City.
Great name.
Great name, awful location. It is literally in the bottom section of a very small mall, an actual mall. So
they say mall.
Right.
And it looks like if you walked into a mall, it initially looks just like a mall. And then you get to the end of the first hallway where you expect it to keep being a mall, and it's done.
Right. It's the small. It's like somebody took like a T-lettered shape out of a mall, and that's what they got. There's an escalator like you in two escalators like a normal mall would be. Mamba just jumped in. I want to say, Mamba, I know you just missed your shout out, but you had a really nice graphic for us today. So appreciate that, and say hello to your staff. Appreciate you guys jumping in as well here. We're about to try some weird Filipino food, so stay tuned.
Yeah, it's literally like it looks like the set of a mall from a movie.
That's very true. So you go in there, all of a sudden you're passing like the Verizon store, you're passing like the GameStop, and all of a sudden, boom, grocery store. It's called Seafood City. It's got a wonderful seafood selection, but the rest of the store is all Filipino, like you can find Lay's chips in there, but they're like in different languages and they're different flavors and stuff. What was the one?
Salted egg.
Salted egg chips, right? Like it's like stuff that you've never seen before and things that you've never even heard of before. So we thought it would be a blast. We went in there and we went crazy. Anything that looked weird, we bought it. That's essentially what happened.
Or intriguing. Weird, intriguing, just...
Jarrett, you are unbelievably perceptive because that is a very good...
That's its only downside.
That is a very fair question. Jarrett asked, what does it smell like in that joint? It stinks, and that's fair because all the seafood is out. It's like...
As fresh as you could be.
Imagine like
out.
Imagine like an Apple store where like the glass cases are all there. All that seafood instead.
Yeah.
So it's just... But if you're a seafood person... you can literally get any fish, any octopus, anything you could ever fathom. You can really go to town in there.
It's like a really nice seafood market. Like, think of fish market. You know, you go to the pier, you go to the wharf, it's going to smell like fish.
But then the second you turn the corner, like I said, they have some like Coca-Cola products, some normal things, but everything else is like, just like this. It's like you can't read the package. You don't know what's in it. So we just went crazy and we bought all of it. So today, let's jump right into it.
Except for the Lay's. I think we're going to do a whole special thing on the Lay's because there was so many different flavors
of Lay's.
Of Lay's specifically.
Weird Lay's.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we could have bought the whole store. There were so many weird things in there that we didn't even get to try because
we had a $10 limit.
We had kind of a budget, so we kind of kept it slim. But this is the Filipino version. After we told a couple listeners that we're going to do a Filipino version, people said you should try some Mexican candies and some other things, and we might down the road if we get our hands on them. But let's jump right into it, guys. There's so many here that we wanted to try. If any of these you've ever tried or anything like them, please shout it out. And if you want more information on one of them, we will give you as much as we possibly can. All right, Lamb, what's the first one we're starting with?
The old Big Boss.
Big Boss. Okay, so this is a...
First, I'd have to say this is kind of a disappointment in the size of what a Big Boss is.
This looks like a small boss. Yes.
Yeah, but these are chocolate cracker sandwich from Snackaroo.
Oh, from Snackaroo. Classic Snackaroo brand. Does it say where it's made? Is it made in the Philippines? I wonder if it's like an American product. Nope, product of the Philippines. Says it right there on the back. Okay, so...
So we are going to decide on 3 things for these foods.
Yeah.
So we got taste. Would we buy it again?
Be there in a week. Where are you going in a week? Mexico? Where are you going in a week?
Philippines. Paul, I don't know. He loves the Philippines. I don't know.
I can't imagine Paul's
And then, is it unique?
That's right. Is it unique, right?
Yeah.
If they bring anything different to the table, did they bring anything different to the table that we haven't seen before? So taste, uniqueness, and would we buy it again? Buyability.
All right, so this looks like 3 of the thinnest saltines you've ever seen in your life.
That's literally exactly what it looks like. I can't get mine out of the package.
With some chocolate in between.
It looks like saltine crackers. Yes, if I could show you that, it looks like saltine crackers with chocolate in between. I'm going to break mine in half because I don't want to. That is exactly what it tastes like.
It tastes exactly like saltines with chocolate.
I really thought it was going to be sweet crackers, but it's not.
No, they are the saltiest saltine plain crackers you ever had. Think if you ever decided that Nutella and saltines was like the thing you wanted, this is it.
This is exactly what it tastes like.
And you want it individually packaged, that's it.
It tastes like Nutella spread on a really junky saltine cracker. All right. What are you giving it for taste? I need water. This is so dry.
Yeah, that was drier than I expected to be.
Oh my god.
All right, taste. I'm gonna go 2
out of 5.
Yeah, 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 2 too. I would. Now here's the problem. Would I continue to eat the entire bag?
100%. I'd finish it.
100%. But is it a 5? No. Is it a 4? No. Is it a 3? Kind of, but it's like more of a 2.5.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 2 though, because it really.
Would you buy them again?
No.
No, not even. No.
All right, so I'm gonna give it a 2 for flavor. Uniqueness, though, I'm gonna give it a 3. It's actually I don't have anything.
Yeah, I'll give you a 3. It's different.
I don't have anything like this in the United States.
Yeah, there's no equivalent.
No big bosses. So yeah, and then I'll give it a 1 or 2 for viability. What'd you give it for you?
Yeah, we'll give it a 1 because I guess that's our lowest. All right.
These crackers are. Did we just get a Seinfeld reference in there? No, wait. These pretzels are making me thirsty. That's what it was. What's up, Jared?
Right.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Paul said he loves seafood. Paul, I'm telling you, man. I can't say this enough. Like, if you guys ever come out, if anybody ever visits LA, for God's sake, ask somebody that lives here, man, because like you will never. I mean, from the outside, you'll never stumble into one of these stores, right? It's a little off-putting. A lot of times it'll be in different languages and it'll be very off-putting. Yeah. But don't be scared. But the Seafood City, I'm telling you, Paul, you go in there and get a mackerel and a sea bass and an octopus.
Whole octopus.
You want a whole octopus? Yeah. You want like a shark? Look at you.
All right, next one, shrimp snacks. I got a whiff of this. It is definitely shrimpy.
Let me see. Shrimp snacks, guys. Actually, and if you don't know this, this is actually pretty common. They love to take chips, apparently, and flavor them with fish. Couldn't explain that to you.
That's why we got them, because they're like...
Pretzels are making me thirsty. They want me to go to anger management. Makes me so mad. All right, let me see what I got here. Oh! What is that?
It's so weird. The first bite, the first initial hit, disgusted me.
I cannot express through the microphone enough how if I put this under your nose and didn't tell you what it was, you would immediately say it's a shrimp.
Yeah.
Or at least a piece of fish.
Yeah.
It smells just like a piece of fish.
And however, for the record, I don't like fish.
But I don't
hate them.
I don't hate it either. It's almost like, it's like a... I can't eat a whole fucking bag.
No, there's no way I could eat a whole bag of these. I'm not mad at.
I'm not messing with you. There is a sweetness to it, too.
Mm-hmm. It finishes in like a sweet way.
Look at this, guys. It literally, I'm telling you, it tastes exactly like a shrimp. It's the most bizarre thing. I can't get over that. All right. That is offensive and interesting at the exact same time.
I know.
The shrimp offensiveness is almost confusing. I have no idea how they did it. It literally feels like they took a raw shrimp and
they must have like just rubbed shrimp all over these.
It's like made in the same warehouse or something. There's no other explanation of why it smells exactly like a seafood floor. Okay, so taste, I'm gonna give it a 3. I actually really like it. I don't love it, but I think it's tasty.
I gotta go 2 again, only because the fish is too strong. The shrimp part I liked, but it does have a fishy.
It's fishy. It's more fishy than shrimpy. I agree.
All right, buy again ability.
Just chocolate cracker stuck to the roof of your mouth. Yeah, I know. I'm just talking like an idiot. What's up?
Buy again ability.
As a prank, maybe?
Yeah, I know. I'm not buying it. I'm getting a 1.
I would never buy this again. 1. No way.
Uniqueness?
4.
Yeah, I gotta give it that too.
I've never had anything like that. I've had some of their fish chips before, but that is really pungent.
All right, we're gonna keep this chip train rolling.
Oh, this is my one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for like a couple. If you guys tell me if you're this way, I'm a sucker for a couple words on packages. If I see butter, I'm in. If I see honey, I'm also probably in. If I see lemonade, I'm probably in. And this is honey butter potato chips. So 2 of the words that I like. I imagine it's still going to taste like a normal chip, but I'm hoping I get something different.
Get that bag back over.
It's really bizarre.
I love them.
I'm not on that train yet. Let me try again.
Straight up love them.
I get a lot of butter. I'm not sure I get a ton of honey.
I get a lot of honey. I get a lot of sweetness.
I get sweetness, but I don't taste. Maybe I guess it is sweetness. I don't taste honey, but I taste. All right. I'm starting to like them.
As he sticks his 8th chip in his mouth, I'm starting to like them.
You know what? I'm starting to come around to these chips.
What are you going taste wise?
4.
I think I'm gonna go 5.
Wow.
That's one of the potato chips I've liked the most.
Yeah, I mean.
Period.
What I'll tell you is, imagine a Lay's.
Like somebody, sweet Lay's.
Yeah, like a sweet Lay's. That's exactly what it tastes like a sweet Lay's. And there is a certain element of butteriness to it, but I would almost equivocate, I don't know, the butter to like a normal Lay's, like have that greasiness to it. There is a little bit of butter there. But yeah, I'm getting the sweetness a ton now. I'll give it a 4 for me.
Would you buy them again? I'd buy them again, but not like, I wouldn't go to the store to get them, so I'd like a 3.
I'd give it a 2 for me. I would buy them again, maybe.
Like I'm saying, like I'm in the store, I might grab a pack.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get it.
No, I'm not looking out of my way for honey.
Are they unique?
Do you ever do a show without food? Nick's gonna eat the whole bag. I'm sorry. Do you ever do a show without? Yeah, Bougie, we do a ton of shows without food. This is actually, to be honest with you, it's really weird. This is like 3 or 4. It's like 3 shows out of 4 that we've done food. And before that, we never did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just happens to be in that order. Can we save all these snacks and get stoned and try them again? Sure. We should. Well, Paul, if you ever come out here, we'll just buy all these snacks again, dude. Some of these
like
are
I
so
said,
weird.
this was a whopping $20 total.
Yeah, so what was the next question?
How unique? I'm going to give it like a 3 on unique. It's
I would
still a potato chip.
Yeah, still a potato chip. I would say 3 or 4 for me. I will say this. I've never had a potato chip taste like that.
I'm going to give you 4 because mine's really more of a 3.5.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
That one's got to be the one of the higher scoring ones so far, then,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Now, this is the one that I've been...
Dying to try.
Yeah, we got crunchy triangles.
I want to get to these Euro cakes.
They're getting there, buddy. They're cod roe flavored. All right. Smell isn't terrible.
Kevin is the snack king. He is definitely a snack connoisseur. You're really getting a name around here for the snack thing. All right, so they are actually triangles.
They don't smell terrible.
They look like Doritos.
Yeah, puffed Doritos.
But they taste like Fritos.
They taste really good.
They taste exactly like Fritos to me. Like a lighter,
Almost a sweet Frito.
almost like a sweet Frito. I really like that.
That is really good. I did not expect to like. I purposely got something that was not in my normal flavor wheelhouse. Cod roe.
Okay, look at this. Look what it says. Cod. You know, the fish and roe. You know, like the eggs.
Yeah.
Cod,
Fish egg flavor.
Fish egg flavored chips.
Crunchy triangles.
Crunchy triangles by a brand named Polinki. I love the name.
I'm in.
I'm
I would
all-
get those.
I'm on.
I would go back for these.
I will. Those are really tasty.
I'm going to have to put them over here because Nick's going to eat them all.
I'm gonna give that a full 5.
Yeah,
There's
me too.
something else it reminds me of.
Doritos a little bit?
Yeah, this Frito thing I can't get rid of. I'm stuck on it.
Would you buy them again? 5.
100%, dude. I really like them.
How unique. I don't think I've ever tasted anything like it.
Oh, do you know what it tastes like? A little bit. Oh, it's gonna take me a second. Come back to it. They're hollow on the inside too, which is really interesting.
Yeah, Doritos had like a 3D Dorito for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. No, but this tastes like there's something. Paul, help me out here. Let me see that chip. Let me see one.
You just want to eat more of them.
No. I want to break it. I want to break it in half, and then I'm gonna eat it. I'm trying to think of a snack. Almost like Funyuns or something. Doesn't it kind of taste like that a little bit?
Remember Munchies?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something. There's a.
Kind of got maybe a Pringle.
Yeah, there's something there that I recognize. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. All right, so what's the next question?
All right. So unique, what you giving it?
4.
4? All right.
I mean, it's unique, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not groundbreaking, but it's delicious.
All right.
All right, can we get away from a cracker? Can we try something different?
Yeah, sure. You want to get this juice?
Fuck. All right, fine.
Get it out of the way?
Sometimes. So when we did the show, like, we just want to go through and start picking shit out, right? But then, like, you kind of forget that you, like, have to eat it. So, like,
yeah, you got real excited, and then you realize you're like, oh.
I don't know why I did that to myself. 3D Doritos, Paul, you're right on. Yeah, damn, you should just be on the show sometimes, bro. All right, so this is guava juice nectar, not from concentrate. It's literally called the Philippine brand. Oh, there you go. Chill, shake, and serve.
All right, well, we didn't chill it, but we can shake
We
it.
at least can shake it. I am going to pour a little in my glass. It is bright pink.
Color of guava,
It
at
is
least.
bright pink. Like the color of like a... Ooh, it smells delicious.
Wow.
Woo! I love
How much sugar is in
I
this
love
thing?
that. I love that. I actually love it.
Wow, that is really good.
It's really tasty. Let me say it again. How much sugar's in it?
A lot.
I believe that. So for this little can, which is exactly the size of a can of a Red Bull, it's 140 calories. It has... It's really confusing with this sugar shit.
I know.
Why do they do it this way? This is so stupid.
Got 36 carbs. I saw that.
Total added sugar is 9. Total sugar is 34. Okay, so naturally it has 25 grams of sugar in it, just because.
And then they're throwing a little extra in there.
It's guava. I'm gonna be completely blunt with you.
You don't need a whole can, though.
No, and you could mix this into a cocktail and actually blow somebody's socks off.
Oh, yeah.
They have no idea what just happened.
Make that a Cosmo or something?
In my head, like, you know how if you say, like, oh, I'm gonna have orange juice, like in your head, you can kind of like almost recall what orange juice tastes like. I have no idea what this was gonna taste like. Like I can't pull guava.
I still can't
I can't
think about it and like bring it back up.
No, I can't pull guava, but it tastes delicious. It tastes like It tastes like strawberries, lemonade-y, mixed with
like
a...
Five Alive.
It's
like
really...
like one of those citrusy kind of mixture things.
Yeah.
Tastes like maybe a strawberry lemonade, but sweeter.
But the final taste I get every time I sip it is real fruit juice. You know what I mean?
There's like a tang too on the back.
There's a real fruit juice in here somewhere. I love it. But I'm going to give it, I don't know.
Taste? I'm going to give it a 4.
I'll give it a 4. It could be a slightly better, but I mean, it's not a 5, but I think it's really good.
Would you buy it again?
For mixed drinks, I would, yeah. I would give it a 4.
I'd give it a 4.
I'd definitely buy it.
How unique? It's like a 3.
3? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever had anything like it, really, but that's just really because it's not in our culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Still juice, yeah. Let's not get carried away here.
All right. You want your banana thins?
No, I want my Euro cake.
All right. We're going
right.
with these.
These are my Euro cakes. I have no idea what a Euro cake is.
Apparently, they got a lot of flavors of them.
I was actually literally a little apprehensive buying them because I was worried that they would be disgusting. On the back, this I got custard cake. That's the flavor. I didn't know there was more flavors. You can do marble. I have no idea what that means. I guess chocolate. Melon. I don't even know what that is. Pandan.
No idea.
Can we
Looks kind of like.
Can we Google pandan? It's green. I do not want green shit coming out of my cake. Cappuccino sounds fire. Strawberry and banana. All right. Oh, they're prepackaged. All right, here we go.
Oh, there's leaves that are naturally sweet.
Naturally sweet leaf. Pandan is?
Yeah.
See, that's interesting. I was thinking that's like half the reason you try different shit.
Yeah.
Because literally, like, I'd never even heard that term before, pandan. And now I know what it is, and now I know you can actually... Okay, so if you open it up... Oh, see, it looks like a Twinkie.
It's like, a round Twinkie.
Looks like a round Twinkie. And in the middle is yellow custard, not white custard.
Not what I would call custard.
Uh-uh.
It's like a jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious jelly.
It's delicious.
But the ratio of, at least for me, maybe
There's almost no jelly compared to all bread.
Yeah.
But the sweet cake is delicious.
it really is like a Twinkie, though.
It's like a sweeter Twinkie though.
Yeah.
And it feels like it was baked too, right? Like
Yeah, Twinkies are manufactured.
This feels like it was baked somewhere. And you can actually see on the bottom. You all can't see, but it's got like a buttery bottom. I really like it.
Wow.
I really like it.
That's good.
I really like it. Euro cakes.
If you like Twinkies, you're going to fucking love these.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, we got the custard flavor, but if you got like the marble flavor or the cappuccino flavor,
Not real my jam, but
right, I'm just saying.
but yeah, I get you. I see where people would love it.
You could actually love it. I'm gonna give it a 4. That's really tasty for me.
Buy again?
I'll give it a 4 again. I would buy it
Yeah.
again.
How about unique? I can't give it that high of a unique score because it's still just a sponge cake with filling. It's like a 3.
I'll give it a 3. That's super facts. It's not. They didn't reinvent the wheel. But I'll say this: the fear I had, the apprehension I had, was only because I don't like when somebody gives you a lukewarm room temperature and says there's custard inside. Because then I immediately get like, well, am I gonna die from it? Like
like this cream-based hot thing.
yeah.
That's not my jam.
That sounds really dangerous. So that was really tasty. I don't want to eat the whole thing because.
I already ate my whole thing.
Okay, never mind. I should eat the whole thing. All right.
I didn't have nearly as many potato chips as you did, so I'll make it up on the cake.
I'll knock down the Euro cake. All right.
How wild do you want to get?
I really, yes, I do want to try them.
All right. So this one
This is of all the things I
might
bought.
take me a minute, so you talk about it.
Of
'cause
all the things I bought,
this thing is so packed.
Of all the things I bought, this might be the few one that I think is actually a mistake. But I'm gonna maybe see how it works out. It says on the package assorted.
Pudding.
I like the way you said that with so much emphasis because even you understand how stupid it sounds. It says on the package assorted pudding, and it shows like coconuts.
Biggest thing that worries me the most is they're not refrigerated.
It's not refrigerated. It says assorted pudding. It says calories per container are 15. So
per little guy?
So each little guy is 15 calories.
Oh, so we can get wild with
so
these.
you can see here.
Oh, what color are you gonna go with first?
It's like a container full of like almost like
they look like creamers.
They're like creamers. I was looking
like
at
half and halves. Or
I'm gonna get this green one.
I'm gonna go yellow.
I'm gonna go the pink one. Actually, I changed my mind.
You think that's guava?
Mm.
Based on that guava color? Does it say?
Does it say what flavors there are in here? Let's take a look. Nah, they don't even care. This is like M&M's, dude. They're all exactly the same flavor.
All right. Now, how do I eat it?
Is it like a Jello shot?
I think so. Oh, my God.
Oh, it actually...
Yeah. Oh boy. That's a potent
It actually is
aroma.
not even coming out. Like, I thought it was going to, like, pour
No,
out.
you got to squeeze from the bottom, and you're going to get, like, a gelled thing. But I will say, we were thrown off by the fact that custard was not custard, so pudding apparently is also not pudding.
Yeah.
If you need another one,
Yeah,
another attempt at it.
Apparently you can't. I'm not smart enough to get that thing all. Creamer Creamer was a really
There you
good,
go.
a really. There, I got mine. Okay, I got mine.
Oh, I got you another pink one.
Oh, nice, beautiful. Now, in case I don't like the first
Yeah.
one, I can have a second one.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so here we go. Cheers to some weird pudding
Bottoms up.
pops.
It came out easier than I expected.
I hate it. God damn it, I hate it.
Think milky Jello.
Oh god, it's so weird.
Milky
What
Jello.
is that? It
For-
feels like some.
For sure, milky Jello.
It feels like somebody started to make Jello and then gave up and then they just sold the shit.
It's like there was an accident at the Jello pudding.
What the hell is this? I don't know. Put them in the creamers.
like it's like somebody spilled Jello mix at the creamer factory.
I was like, what are we gonna call them? I don't know. Pudding. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
got
want to try this big one?
Sure.
I really don't
I
enjoy
didn't.
it.
I didn't despise it to the level you did, but I did not like it.
It gave me that heebie. You know, it's like it's the texture really that's really weird.
Oh, the pink one's way worse. Pink one is way worse.
I don't know what flavor it's supposed to be.
Here,
It's
I'm this yellow
no,
one.
God damn it! I don't want any more. All right, I'll take a yellow one. Give me the fucking yellow.
It wasn't nearly as bad. It's way better.
Here's the best
It's not
part.
good, though.
It's only 15 calories.
Yeah. Wow. I'm struggling through this more than I've ever struggled through like a Jello shot in my life.
This is so. Look, here it is, guys.
Oh my god.
It's. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Second one. I don't know if it's just the second one was worse, or if the flavor.
I got muscle this down.
I had to work through mine. It was.
Oh my
It was.
god. What is that? What is that mustard flavor? What is that supposed to be? What is that? I can't get it. I can't even.
Do you need something to spit it in?
No, I got it.
Ah.
Whew. Dude. All right, so a no-go on the pudding
So
pop.
taste?
One, bro. That is repugnant.
Would you buy them again?
As a fucking prank.
I'm giving these out
Jello
for.
shots for everybody.
We know what we're giving out for Halloween.
I got a bunch of punk asses over for a Halloween party. And I don't want to give them the real Jello shots.
I'm saying at the door, we're giving these away for Halloween.
Yeah, and we'll never have guests back over our house again.
Perfect. How unique is it? I got to give it at least a 2
I'll
or
give it a
3.
I give it a 3. I've never tasted anything as junky and weird as that. Okay, so that's a no-go on
All
that.
right, let's pick something better. It's gonna be
See,
good.
that was my goal. My goal was to find something repugnant, and then now I'm eating it. I'm like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I purposely find something gross?
Here, palate cleansing crackers.
I'm gonna open these banana things too. What is this?
These are chicken flavored crackers.
Yeah, that'll really clear it up.
It says sunflower brand. Okay, I was thinking they were made from like sunflower
I'll
seeds.
tell you this. The only thing that I think is really strange about all these brands, and I'm not trying to be that guy, all the brands feel like they made them up. It feels like made up.
Yeah.
They
feel like they're like, oh my god,
They feel like if you went into like
like a digital design class.
Yes,
for like children.
God damn, you're in my head. That's exactly what like if you went to like fake design something, they gave you like the Target like empty picture frame. Like this is what I feel like.
This is what's in the like in movies. What's like on the grocery store shelf.
Yes, fake ass shit, right? That's what it looks like.
Smell it.
Oh my god, what is that smell?
It's supposed to be chicken.
How long has it been sitting out? So it looks like a cracker.
It's the same consistency as the last cracker, but the flavor is not there.
That is funky as shit.
Nope, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out as well. It tastes like I'm gonna try again.
Tastes fishy to me.
Yeah, it does taste fishy. I'll say fishy. I'll go with fishy.
And chicken should not be tasting fishy.
Not mine anyway.
I think it's gone bad.
I don't like that. You know what's sad is I didn't think I could dislike a cracker.
I know.
Like you
What'd
get
you
like
do to it?
you get like a townhouse like buttery cracker, man. I'll eat like a million of those things dead straight. That is funky. Taste wise, I gotta give that a 1. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Same.
I don't think it's
I'm
fair
not
to
buying
put
it again.
No, I don't think it's fair to put it next to the Jello shots.
How unique is it? It's less unique. It's a cracker. The
I'll
cracker
give it,
is
I'll
not
give
that.
it 2, but
Yeah.
I've never tasted the flavor on a cracker. I'll say that's all. I think they like it's almost buttery in a sense, but then they ruin it with whatever this chicken shit is.
I feel like you'd be better off like buttering a cracker and then sprinkling like ramen seasoning on it.
Yeah, ramen chicken seasoning.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. That's a good idea. Copyright that. I got you.
Copyright.
All right, let's blow through this here. We got a couple more here. Let's rock and roll.
I think we just go to this guy. We could do these guys and then those guys to
do it all
finish
real
off.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it all real fast. All right, bang that out. Bang that peanut out.
All right.
Open it up.
It's going to take me a minute.
I just want you. Okay, so if y'all must know, at midnight last night, I did get the munchies, and I did open up one of the things that I was supposed to wait for today. They're called caramel macchiato sticks. I'm gonna make Lamb eat one because I actually really enjoyed it. This is a banana thin, honey dipped banana thins. You know what's funny is they really do like a chip in there. In like the Philippines.
Yeah, they love chips apparently because
chips.
their chip section was massive.
It's massive. Okay, so these are bananas, honey dipped bananas.
But it's weird because they're bananas, not plantains. I've seen plantain chips.
I want to see what like the actual. So you could have. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So the entire bag.
Wow.
The entire bag's about 500 calories. That's not terrible for it's a pretty big bag.
Yeah, you get a lot.
Oh, I really like that.
Tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios to me.
Okay, if I gave this to anybody and I closed your eyes and I put it in your mouth, that sounds weird. If I closed my eyes and put this in your mouth, I didn't tell you what it was, there's no way you'd guess banana.
No.
No chance.
There's no banana flavor.
There's a 0 on the banana flavor.
Which I like.
Well, I'm not complaining.
No, it's not a knock on it. That's actually a plus.
So what it is the banana glazed in honey, right?
Yeah, it's like a dehydrated banana glazed in honey.
I love this.
I really do enjoy these.
I really enjoy
These are way better than plantain chips.
I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm in on it too.
I'm going to give it a solid 4. Viability, I'm going to give it a 4 too. If I saw this in the grocery store, I'd absolutely pick these up just because I feel like I'm eating bananas.
How unique. I got to give it like at least a 4.
I've never seen anything like it. It might be a 5. It's that close for me. I've never seen anything
I'll give it a 5. I've never had a banana chip.
I've never had a banana. I've never eaten a banana chip, and I just put it on the floor.
All right. Let's do one last one.
One last one.
The old Tats Peanut Crunch.
Okay, so this is one that Lamb, me, and me weren't even 100% sure what's in this container.
It's garlic fried chicken.
Show it. Garlic fried chicken.
And it's got a guy with a garlic hat chilling on top of his head.
Don't you think it's funny that garlic is like their point of advertising?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? As long as they know there's garlic in there, they'll buy it, which is kind of fun.
Oh, boy.
What is it? Oh, they're peanuts.
I guess they are.
Oh, they're peanuts. Peanut Crunch garlic fried chicken. Peanut Crunch garlic fried chicken. Oh my gosh, so gross. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Take it away. It's like corn nuts with less flavor, with weirder flavor.
Mm-hmm. I will say, if you eat one, the peanut really shines through.
Yes.
If you eat a bunch of them, like I started with one, I was like, oh, these aren't too bad. I had to put a few in my mouth, and it immediately was gross.
I don't like it. I don't get any fried chicken.
No, it's like 0 on the fried chicken.
No garlic.
Maybe the smallest hint,
maybe,
like it's, or maybe it's just salty that I'm assuming is garlic. Like,
but I don't think that garlic fried chicken should be on this package.
No,
I don't.
it should just say weird peanut.
It should say weird peanut. For me, I don't like it one bit. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Yep.
All right, it's not on the list, but I do want you to try one of these. Viability 1.
Yeah.
Uniqueness, I'm also gonna give it a 1. I don't think there's anything unique about it. All right, so
it doesn't taste like what it's supposed to.
no,
it's not unique.
Caramel macchiato cream-filled biscuit sticks. Now, great as candy. It's like literally like a pretzel, right? And it's got like I wouldn't say that's cream inside, but I will say this: what they actually have done.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro. I almost woke you up last night to tell you about these damn things.
This smells like a cup of coffee.
It absolutely smells like a cup of coffee. So it's called caramel macchiato, and I think the instinct for any brand would immediately be to only give you caramel, right? Like that's like the instinct.
Yeah.
This tastes and smells like an actual caramel macchiato. It's actually really impressive. Now there's no cream inside.
I'd also say I've never had a caramel macchiato, so
fair. But it looks like a pretzel. But what I would love to do with this is put it in a drink. It's incredible, dude.
If coffee places were doling these out, like on the side of their like drinks, people would lose their mind.
It's so interesting.
I'm not a huge coffee person, so this isn't like my favorite flavor.
But
I can appreciate how well
yes.
the flavor is put into this.
If you were a coffee person, it would blow you away.
People would love this.
People would love this. It literally it actually smells like a cup of coffee and tastes like a cup of coffee.
This tastes like a cup of coffee smells.
That's that. Blow! There, I got you on a horn. I 100% agree. It tastes like the coffee smells. And then, like I said, the inside is like they say cream. You don't. You don't.
It's kind of
you don't
have a
look-
creamy texture,
Right.
but
like
that's
I
about
said,
it.
it doesn't look creamy, but it has a creamy texture. Again, if you put a couple of these in anybody's drink, I think they would be really, really, really happy. P-Joy, not the best name as well.
Yeah, definitely not.
Cream-filled biscuit sticks. But hey, if you ate
whole
this entire,
box.
the whole box is 290 calories.
That's not
I
terrible.
would say there are.
That's like 6 seconds of enjoyment.
I would say, and I already had like 4 last night, so I would say there's probably at least like 30 in that package.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
All right.
I'm really impressed. Of all the things, I'm really impressed with these. I know they're on the list, but these are one of my absolute favorite.
We'll put them on the list.
That's right, Jared. P-Joy.
1P, though.
1P. Yeah, sorry. Not 2Ps. Pajoy. Could be Pajoy. Probably more likely it's Pajoy.
We do like to find anything that's close to PP.
That's true. We are a 5-year-old show. That's 100% true. All right. So what do we got on the list? What's
All
our
right, so let's rank this. I'll put this on the list, these P-Joys.
Please. I really was impressed.
Taste, I got to give it a 4.
Okay. I give it a 5 because I thought
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be that tasty.
Buy again?
A 5.
Yeah. I think people would love to buy these.
Mm-hmm.
I think anybody who likes coffee would buy these in a second.
I can see anybody's grandmother putting these on like a table.
Now, the uniqueness...
Right. I don't know.
Because it tastes like it's supposed to?
Right,
Like, do I penalize it for being amazingly accurate?
I don't know. 4? I would say I can't go a 5, but I would say a 3 or 4.
Yeah. I'll give it a 4. All right. So,
I'm telling you, if I could get y'all to try one thing, this is really interesting. This is for me, I would say the only thing that transcends here.
all right. So I'm going to give you our top 3 in no particular order, and we're going to decide what's our best.
Okay.
So grab that P-Joy.
Happy Joy, that's got to be up there, right?
Yep.
I would say the Euro cakes are maybe in there.
No.
No?
Nope. Banana Thins.
Oh, yeah, but that's definitely made it.
And our cod roe flavored
Oh,
chips.
shit. The fish chips. All right, so these are our 3 best Filipino foods. Banana chips, really tasty. I can't believe they're so tasty. And literally the first ingredient is fresh banana, so you got to like that. These P-Joy caramel macchiato sticks, Lamb doesn't even like coffee, so I'm telling you that's got to at least impress you there. And these Dorito knockoff triangle.
What's your number 1 of those 3?
I can't be more impressed than the caramel macchiato thing. That could be anything else. But if I wasn't going to give that, it would either be those or the Euro cakes. Those 2 are really impressive for me.
These are mine.
Yeah,
For
number
sure.
one.
Like, the banana thins are great.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong.
I think they're the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
I would say.
I expected them to be kind of like meh
Yeah.
and like sweet.
Yeah.
But no, they are. These might be the biggest surprise in the fact that
That's true.
the flavor
is
I don't-
way
I would never think this is a good flavor.
'cause-
If you put this on paper,
Yeah.
no one wants this.
Well, we had shrimp chips like literally 5
Yeah.
minutes before this, and they were
I want to throw them away so they're not even like
right. And then
potentially
this
smelling
is
in
fish
here.
chips, and
Yeah.
we love them. So yeah, it's really bizarre. All right, guys, that's what we got. That's what we got for those. I would say, like I said,
If you know any Filipino folks, ask them about these cod roe flavored chips or the banana thins or these P-Joys.
these P-Joy caramel macchiato sticks. Also, I'm pretty sure from what I saw after I think
They got other ones?
Yeah, they have other flavors. So P-Joy,
Maybe we'll do a whole P-Joy episode.
and then we can break these crackers too.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, no.
Hey,
All right,
oh
I'm done.
boy, I see what you did there. Disappointing the people.
That's awful. It's just an awful joke. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Oh man.
Does it have caffeine?
Ooh, good question.
I don't think so. I don't think there's actually real coffee in there, to be blunt with you. I don't see any real
Coffee
coffee
powder at the very, very, very bottom.
coffee powder. So maybe there's a very small amount of caffeine. That's a good question. You know, Jared's one of these guys that like.
Gets to the heart of the matter.
What I'm saying, like, I guarantee, like, I don't know if he did well in school or not, but if he wanted to, he
I
could
guess
have.
he did.
He could have,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
like he was one of these guys, probably like a TI calculator playing games on it and like still passing classes, like just like ingesting information like passively. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Only 4. All right, let's move on, guys. So that was it. So that was our little taste test here. We thought the Filipino foods are really crazy. I guarantee nobody's on this show has probably tried any of these, so we thought it'd be really cool to bring you guys something different. Let's go ahead and jump in. We have a couple more stories, and we're going to let you guys get out of here, but there's some man, we got it. I can't even let you guys out of here until we at least have a group chuckle here over this. The goalie drops back, catcher punch near the rim, slam, dunk, touchdown.
Sports ball.
We got to do a little sports ball today because there was at least a couple things in sports this weekend that, we're not going to dive into like scores or anything, but man, I thought it was some really great stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with A-Rod. Have you guys
A-Rod.
Yeah, you know what? That's what we're starting with, Paul. God damn it. Give me that button. Where's that button? Who got the button? Give me this freaking... The Astros, those cheating sons of bitches are going. If you've ever watched the show before, I have ranted about the Astros for a very long time. This team blatantly cheated their way to a title and got no punishment for it whatsoever as far as I'm concerned. They almost came back and won, and then they just slipped away. So good call, Paul. That's a really good story to start with. But better than that, well, not better, but more funny.
Yeah, different.
Different. Aaron Rodgers scored a touchdown this weekend.
Not really. Which is great.
What do you mean?
Because he got called back, remember?
Oh, that's right. God, it was
It was a touchdown, 100%. Apparently, the refs don't know the
it
rules
was
of football.
100% a touchdown. I couldn't disagree with him more because I don't want to get too deep into football jib-jab, but he dove forward, right? Like, he didn't slide.
Hadn't been touched.
Hadn't been touched. Okay, but I understand if he hadn't been touched and he laid back to
Yeah,
slide,
yeah.
right? He's giving himself up. He was leaning forward, right? So I don't understand. Yeah, DJ, just everybody can put an F Astros in the chat if you want. I mean, I'll keep saying it every time somebody put in the chat. But anyway, he scores a touchdown, or he thinks he scores a touchdown. With the irony is really heavy there, the fact that he actually didn't score.
Yeah.
And then he puts his hands over his head and does one small pump, right, with his crotch. The announcer for the game, wildly confused. I was watching the game. I was actually watching it on Red Zone. And the announcer said, "Oh, it looks like he was doing some dance there, maybe from like TikTok or a music video or something," because he's old. He has no idea what's going on. What he was actually doing was a Key and Peele. If you don't watch Key and Peele, they're just constantly bringing it. There's your boy A-Rod with the small pelvic thrust.
Just one.
And the guy comes in, takes a look at it. All right, that's
You're
good. You're good. So then the announcer has no idea what's going on. There's actually a very famous skit from Key and Peele, and I thought it was a really great homage or whatever to that. And I thought, again, the fact that it wasn't super well known, I also thought it was pretty funny. So if you haven't seen this, then he threw pick sixes. Yeah, then he proceeded. Also, yeah, Jared, what's really funny about this is they're up 10-0. He's out there doing dumbass celebrations. Those are the last points he scored. They were up 10-0, then they lose 38-10. So this may be funny, but also bad luck, I would say, right? Like, it's not the most...
Yeah.
Go ahead and show them all.
And this may get cut out of YouTube, so if it does, watch us live, and you'll get to see all this fun stuff.
What Lamb's basically saying is, yeah, for you live folk, we're going to show it to you, but afterwards, Twitch will come back in and say that we copyright violated something, so they'll take it out. So if you see this after the fact, that's probably not missing. But this is we're not going to show you the whole sketch because it's really long, but I just want to show you kind of what he was going for. You got to fast forward a lot.
Is that too far?
I don't know.
I think so.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, so he catches the ball. Pow! 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 Okay, so... Two. So you're only allowed 2 pelvic thrusts. That's what the ref's telling. 3 pumps. So Aaron Rodgers is trying to pay homage to that. He only did 2, and then he walked off. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really obscure, and I'm not 100% anybody's done it in the NFL.
No, it's weird that A-Rod is the guy.
Of all things, bringing that out. If you haven't seen the whole bit, I'm telling you it's worth it. If you haven't seen Key and Peele's football names...
Oh, my God.
I'm serious,
East
man.
versus West Bowl, I believe
East versus West Bowl is what it's called, yeah. That's where actually Hingle McCringleberry originated, and then they decided to just put him in another skit.
Got to keep him going.
Dex Marius, Dex Theratrix. You know, they just go with the dumbest NFL names. Really great. So shout out Key and Peele, man.
I also got to shout out Paul gifting DJ Donut McDuck with a sub.
Hey, DJ, safe tank to Paul. Paul, DJ, you have to no more commercials for you and Paul. Just every time he tunes in,
sharing emotes in the chat.
Yeah, you're a badass, Paul. Thank you. Paul keeps the show rolling, man. I love it. Paul's our moderator and keeps all the riffraff, and he's a beast. All right, there was that story which gave us a real good chuckle. I want to show you guys. I want to give a shout out to the Dodgers. We are in LA here. They were down 3-1 in a really tough spot in baseball. Came back. Again, even down in that game last night, still came back. They're down twice in the game. 2-0, then 3-2. Still won it. Really cool. It was really exciting. We wanted to see the Dodgers win. At least I did. But this was the weirdest sports thing I saw all weekend, so we had to show it to you guys. If you guys haven't seen this, which I would have, again, I doubt you have, very bizarre.
A lot of people out there watching this.
Yeah, right. All right, so let's blow it up full screen. I'm just going to show it to you guys. You guys just watch it live. I'm not even going to tell you what happens because I think it'll ruin it. Boys pumped. Still celebrating. Crowd celebrating.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Love the word deke, dude. It's a catch. So this jackass,
Even the realm's like, what?
even the ump is confused. He pretended to not catch it.
And then he knows right there. Now he's going to give his little.
Joe said that's savage. That is savage. He let that jackass run all the bases. Look at everybody's annoyed and confused.
Like, what a
Wait till they show this replay, dude.
Yeah.
It's so great. I've never, ever seen this.
fine play.
It's a beautiful play.
And then he just comes down stone face.
So watch, watch this real quick. Yeah, he hangs his head. He does the. So I have never seen that before. This league, this Taiwanese, Japanese baseball league, they bring the weirdest stuff. ESPN's always showing it off. This is the greatest thing, one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Now, we did talk about, is it sportsman-y?
Well, part of it is, I know in this league especially, like, if you hit a home run, it is very disrespectful to run slowly.
Okay.
So the base runners purposely, even on a home run very quickly. So I'll give him a little bit of a pass.
Yeah.
Because that by the time the ball is actually caught, that guy's already passed first.
Right, for sure.
So he throws it back when the guy's probably either between second and third or has just touched third.
Correct.
So it's not as long as people might think it is.
It's just
in
the
like
head down fake thing. They
he
really,
has to play the fake, otherwise it doesn't play.
Yeah.
And that took like 3 or 4 seconds. And
we might, again, because there's a lot of like ball tricks in sports. This one's I've never seen before. And again, he didn't really do anything illegal. It was just, I don't know. I guess some people could think it's tacky. Some people could think it's awesome.
always baseball with its unwritten rules.
And you guys can make up your opinion on it. I just thought it was great. I thought it was one of those things. Joe said he probably gets hit in the next at bat. You're probably right. He probably gets just drilled in the side, you know. Like I said, to have the actual umpire confused, I think you won.
What's going on here?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it.
Love it.
Love it. All right, guys. So that's how we wanted to start off your guys' week. We wanted to start off with some fun challenges, some food challenges, some weird best shit we saw on the internet this weekend. Other than that, man, I think I'm going to let y'all roll, right? You sound good?
Yeah, just so you know, I think we won't eat anything tomorrow on Thursday.
No food yet. Yeah, that's right.
We'll try and have a show without food on Thursday.
Yeah, I might be drinking some water, but no food on Thursday. Other than that, guys, Paul, thank you so much for the gift there. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Chat was hilarious as always. You guys keep me really entertained, man. Half the reason we do this is just to laugh at you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you guys had a good time with us. We'll be back Thursday with another good show. Hopefully, well, at least another show. Other than
Quality is to be determined.
we'll try and get something for you guys. Other than that, I'm Nick.
I'm Kevin.
We are the two dumb idiots. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, I mean, I've been called dumb once or twice in my life.
Andy Milonakis song? No.
I think we're just going to shut it down.
Shut it down.
Frank, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Tony, lights. Get this food out of here.
Somebody get me a coffee.
All right, guys, another great clip from our live stream. Make sure you check us out on Twitch.
And, check us out on our podcast as well, wherever podcasts are podcasting.
Don't forget to subscribe. I think it's over there.